see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. From the gun, running back gets the give. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets them up on second down. Steps away to find some room. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
The Knights had this offense rolling. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Hughes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Offense changing the play. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long. First down marker just short of the goal. Touchdown, UCF! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. The sure hands, it's Thomas. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
you know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Jackson will throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Now improvising. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Direct snap. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Handoff to the single running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. He's got him in the flat. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Backed up at their own 13-yard line. It's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Dances away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not a...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to run it. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Looking left. Makes the grab. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Not a chance. Missed. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. Gets it past the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback adapted. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. Fires left. Got him downfield. Him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. The Knights look to keep this drive humming. Going to run it. It's Nixon. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been rough.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking down the middle. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. Off the play fake on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. It's caught. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on first down from the 43. They go to the ground. Makes a man miss. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the ball.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass. And
oh, he's getting it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Knights. They take the lead with the 6.
I love running backs.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. On the ground, it's Nixon. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, going up.
The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hughes. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got a man. It's Burke. Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Knights in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Got a man. It's Montgomery. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. And they get to him. Offense in a bunch formation. Off play action on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Trying play action. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's his fourth interception of the game. Ball down at the 31. Field position here for this offense. Jackson will throw. Might be looking to run. Gets rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 15, and that gives him some more room to work. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Montgomery. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw again. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They were... Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just...
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCF Knights. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Jackson gonna throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Wade.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They'll run play action. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. The Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Never had a chance to get... They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jackson will throw. Scrambling away. Oh, he's got a chance. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down.
Turning on the Jets. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, it's just a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires downfield. And he throws another interception. His 3rd. The Knights are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The running back searching for a hole. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Going to try to get it himself. What a cut. Now he's loose. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. The Knights with the 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He's got it. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Under fire. Pass is incomplete. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. On the move to his left. On the run, fires downfield.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now the play fake. He uncorks one deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Defensively, the more speed you have on the field, the better. Not just to cover wide receivers, but when the QB does this and scrambles outside of the pocket, now you've got guys that have really good speed going to catch a quarterback, an athletic quarterback at that. Really nice job by the defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Knights can really attack on this second and short.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it, so he tried to create and tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have fourth down.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Jackson gonna throw it. Rushes on him. With the catch, it's Burrow.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown.
He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the... First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Jackson will throw. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Right down the middle. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd down, going up top. He spins that thing down the middle. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row is not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass up.